and shit.
You get your ass beat for that, man. Like, that shit ain't no joke, man. That can end somebody's life, boy. You throwing, especially if
Yeah.
you're in the majors, like, that's a 90-mile-per-hour ball coming towards your face
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. Even when you throw, like, a slider or a changeup, like, 70 miles per hour is still
I was
fast.
gonna say, I think 60 miles an hour is still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Because that baseball is not soft.
Exactly. You be hearing that clack, boy, when they be making contact with it. That shit loud.
I've gotten nailed in the nose with one.
I remember somebody threw a fastball at me and I didn't have a glove and I caught it. That shit hurt my hand like a motherfucker.
I mean, the second it hit my nose, I had blood gushing out. That's how.
Jesus. I bet that hurt fucking
Yes,
bad.
yes, it did.
That reminds me of when my cousin, I got a pretty ADHD cousin anyways. I was at his house and we were hanging out, just bullshitting. This was a few years ago. And he grabbed a baseball bat and he said he was gonna hit me with it. I said, you're not gonna fucking hit me with it. He swung his arm all the way back and fucking hit me across the fucking face with that thing, man. Hard. I was bleeding. I was seeing fucking stars, boy.
Nah, bro. Me and him would have been fighting.
That shit hurt. Like, you ever been hit so hard with something that your vision goes like white?
Yep.
That happened to me when I was playing basketball. That happened to me when I was playing basketball and I went up for a rebound and somebody elbowed me in the nose.
Did your nose bleed?
Oh, dude, I got hit so hard I couldn't even see. Like I had my eyes closed.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Damn. It was one of those, like, minor league bats. Cause those things be, those are
it was
more
his
brutal
bat.
than the major league. Yeah,
It
damn.
sounded like freaking aluminum.
Yeah, you be like,
No, it was like a fucking, almost like a steel bat, man. That should hurt.
yeah, that's what he be using in the minor leagues and lower.
Yeah, that's what it was then. I was like, you ain't gonna hit me with that. I thought he was playing, but no, he took both arms, swung him back, boy. But
Fuck your shit up. How old is he?
like 7 or 8. But that shit hurt, boy.
I know you. Jesus. That shit, man. Seeing stars, that shit. I've been one time I was playing basketball in high school, and you know when they be what's that shit called when they throw the basketball to you real fast?
A pass?
It's a name
I don't
for
know.
it. It's a pass, but it's like another name for it, I think. But man, they passed that shit to me so fast, I wasn't really paying attention. That shit hit me dead in my fucking face, yo. And I was seeing stars, man.
I got laid out for with a soccer ball too. Like somebody, I was going after, and somebody got to it first, kicked it, nailed me square right smack in the middle of the face, and knocked me off my feet, and I went in the air and fell on my back.
Jesus.
Damn.
I think I was like 12.
That means we've all had some pretty good childhoods playing. Kids these days will never have stories like that.
Exactly.
Nope.
Half of them don't even know what it's like to go outside and play a game of football with somebody.
Oh god, we used to play football all the time, man.
We had a family
baseball.
we had a family barbecue. It was like 6-7 years. I mean, we played family barbecues. It's still hard to remember. Like, but I've been one time we was playing football at one of them, and I caught, like, you know, when you catch a football, man, you catch it the wrong way, that shit hurt your fucking hands like crazy.
Yep. Especially when it's blown up with air, like, to the max.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I caught it wrong and my thumb fucking hurting.
I can't tell you how many times I've jammed my like one of my fingers on the basketball too. When you're trying to go down and get the ball and it bounces up or something. And
Yeah, that should be hurting, man.
we used
I
to
was kind of
make up
scared to play
crazy
football
games.
again for a little bit.
We used to play manhunt, everything. We had a dead end street, so we had. I lived on a street. We had a. There was one time we had about 14 people outside, and we used to play big teams of hide and seek and manhunt and stuff. There, we used to live on a dead end street, and there was like woods at the end, with a path that we've known all of our lives back then too. We used to go through there all the time, hide and seek in there. We used to have an area in there. We had set up to make campfires and stuff. Good times.
Oh yeah, it sounds good. I have seen a lot of houses that way where you pull up to the dead end and there's woods.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
Chris was one of them. You know, he lived a street over from me.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys still keep in contact. A lot of people from my childhood like that, I don't even talk to them no more.
And ironically,
That's
what?
sad. Yeah, no, what people just said. It's some people that I kind of wish I would have kept in contact with that was cool with in elementary school, even
Hmm.
high school.
Yeah.
Right.
Just imagine meeting the girl that you gonna marry when you in kindergarten, and y'all go through every single grade together. Y'all eventually get together like in high school, and y'all get married. That
Hmm.
that would that happens to people. It's rare, but
Rarely, yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy because I lived across the street from somebody that was 2 grades under me, but we've known each other because we lived across the street from each other. Plus, we both had sisters, and they were both in the same grade. So a lot of people on the street were closer to my age, and then had all sisters and stuff that were closer to her age. So we had all of us out there at one time.
How long you lived in that neighborhood?
Like 10 years.
Your parents still live there?
No.
No, they moved. I got a grandmother who she's lived in her house, like she bought the house way back in like the 60s or something. They've lived there for like 50 years. It's crazy stuff. Lots of memories at that house. And they still have it. My grandmother's not living, but my aunt. I had an aunt that she left her own house to move into it so that they didn't get rid of it. Because it's been in the family for 50 years.
Yeah.
That was crazy when she moved in there because she left the house she was in was really nice, but she left it to go there. Because somebody was gonna try to sell it.
Yeah.
You got a grandmother up there,
Who,
bro?
me?
That you, yeah.
Well, she died last October, and that's the same thing. They've been cleaning out the house. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, because she's had that for years.
Oh,
And I remember,
hopefully
you
they
know,
keep it.
this was this past Christmas and stuff was the first year that we didn't go. You know, we didn't have Christmas Eve over there. It was weird.
That's
It's
terrible.
yeah.
filtros e fala pelas redes sociais.
I feel like it's something in my nose, man.
It's something sharp in my eye. I can't get it out. It feels like somebody's taking a fucking razor blade to it. It hurts. I just rinse it off with cold water. I don't know what to do.
That's how it be. Usually it goes away when you go to sleep for whatever reason. But
Ooh, I hope so. Cause God, this is painful.
it's hard trying when you try to watch TV or play games. Well, that shit. I might watch a Marvel movie in the morning. It's crazy. I haven't seen nobody from work since in 21 days. It's crazy. Well, 20 days. Okay, you know something else? Nobody hasn't texted me. No, that's why a couple people text me. They was like, where the fuck you been at? I'm like, man, I got the fuck up out of there. Y'all retarded. Still working now. Cut that generic laugh out.
Bro, you going to bed early tonight?
Yep.
I can
You said
tell.
it quick.
I could tell you were. You're quiet, just sleepy. I know you're going to bed.
By midnight, for sure.
That's good. I don't blame you, man.
Did anybody give you like a? I'm pretty sure you been getting happy birthdays all day from people.
Yeah. Why?
Oh yeah, I think Gran Turismo could give you a car.
Yeah, get on there. It gives you a birthday. If you put your real birthday in, yeah, they give you a happy birthday car.
Yeah, it's better than what they was doing on GT5 and 6. I remember they used to go by the year that you was born, and they give you that year of a car. So if you was born in fucking 19, like me, 96, I get like a Nissan Silvia or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember that.
That was the
Boy,
older
I feel,
ones?
yeah, on this game they give you like any car, like whatever. I feel sorry though if you was on GT5 and 6 and you log in, you an old motherfucker that was born like in 1950 something.
Like, oh, we
Your
don't
car
have
gonna
cars in this game for that. Sorry.
Like 41, yeah. My God. I get mad back. Hey, I just talked to them last night. They're doing pretty good.
That's good. I was worried, like I wasn't worried about them, but shit, I just realized though, like they really gotta, stay inside 'cause they old as fuck.
Oh yeah, they said they've been on the game. I knew they've been on the game lately because I seen them be invites.
Yeah, I saw you in the party with them a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to start talking to him a little bit more. 41, he, of course, I joined the party. He thought his mic was down. Hi! What's going on? Hey!
Hey, come on, man.
They said, like, they was having a problem in the party because there was a guy in there his fans wasn't working on his PlayStation. He's got the original one. And he said he bought it brand new when they first came out, and he said he started smelling like a rubber smell. And like they was trying to figure it out, like you gotta turn that, you gotta get a screwdriver and take that sumbitch off. He said, "Yeah, he's smelling rubber." He's a Mexican guy. They've been racing ones for years.
Turn that sumbitch off. Unscrew that motherfucker.
Like a rubber smell, my friend.
You so used to them, man. Like, I don't be at the party a lot with them. I know I used to race them on GT5 and GT6, but man, like it's just hilarious, man. Every time you get to talk.
Pro said that he raced Gran Turismo 6. I find that hard to believe because I'd never seen him at all.
Probably doing seasonal events. Let me stop.
I didn't have online back then, really.
The only thing I did on GT5 and 6 was the online, because the career modes, especially in GT6, was weak. Like, GT5 wasn't as bad as GT6. The best career modes for Gran Turismo games was 3 and 4. Jesus. Whew! It makes me want to pop in GT4 right now on my PS2 and just get to playing.
I was telling Pro that I wish I wouldn't have sold my PlayStation because I wanted. There's so many races on there that I'd love to watch that you could save in the game itself that I can't get back anymore. Mike saved some races. Mike has some races from Daytona somewhere that he filmed with his phone.
Yeah, I've seen some of them on Facebook. It look like shit, but I can see it though. It does though. I still wish I would have raced. I wish I had memory of racing you. I probably did, but I was probably.
I do remember like certain races where Mike was like, that's my brother, but you never got on the mic.
Yeah, I didn't want to get on the mic at the time. I used to just type, and that was it. I don't know. I was just nervous to get on the mic. The only time I was comfortable on the mic was, of course, with my brothers. His cousin. Other than that, though, I used to just let my driving do the talking. I still do, but.
I got one question for you. Was you as good back then as you are now, or no? What is different games anyway? That's a stupid question.
I mean, I don't want to answer that question because if I try to sit there and say, yeah, it's going to make me sound like I'm cocky. If I say no, then it's going to make it sound like I wasn't as successful. I mean, I used to do everything on Gran Turismo 5 and 6. Drag racing, street racing, like you run like road courses and stuff. I used to do all types of races, and I made sure that I was going to clean lobbies.
Right, because you seen the dirty lobbies that they had. Man, I started off doing dirty NASCAR. I did. I was like, you know what? Like I never joined the clean rooms. I became really good at that shit. And one day I was like, you know what? I want to see how it is to race clean.
Oh, you were one of them.
Yeah, what? Oh, come on, bro. No, man.
I gotta say it better. You were one of them.
Yeah, I just like the only thing that I didn't really like the wrecking. I just liked how they had the draft on strong. I thought that was fun to be able to run like 250 miles an hour and just pass a guy. So I try to dodge the wrecks. I wasn't really the wrecker. I just wanted to dodge them and show people they couldn't wreck me. But anyways, I was like, you know what? I want to try cream. I bought me a 2010 the Carl Edwards 99 car. I was so trash when I first started racing clean, man. I couldn't hold a line. People was frustrated. Then that's when I joined 41. Well, I joined Mike and 41 and them, and they was like, "Oh, who's this little motherfucker?" You know, they. Or they kicked me out. Mike had to tell them, "Don't kick me." They would still kick me. You should have seen how it was when I actually joined Evil GT. Like it was some people that was mad. And 41 was like, "No, we need to have somebody young coming in this sumbitch and everything." But it was a lot of older guys in Evil GT that was pretty pissed off about that.
I can't make a chance.
Yeah. And that's back when they was serious, man, where like they to where if you had an Evil or OGR name, you was looked at, you know what I mean? It wasn't no game how it is on net Heat games. People don't really care, but
yeah, I used to feel intimidated by them when I used to go in the lobby. It used to feel good beating them though when I did beat them, but I used to feel intimidated though. For real, I be hearing first thing you get in the lobby, you be seeing that Gran Turismo loading, spinning thing, like you hear this little smooth jazz music, and then next thing you know, yeah, I told that motherfucker like, got son of a bitch, like I was like, damn.
oh man,
that shit used to be funny every time you go inside the lobby, man. That's all you hear is just strong language from them.
And
that was in any lobby, yeah. I used to be crying, laughing, man. Like, hell, like, what's going on here?
What?
Let me tell you how bad it was over there. As far as like people wanting to race, there's 16 people, right, Elite? There's 16 people in a room. There will be guys like how it is on the stage X, but way worse. Just wait. They would have 2 or 3 rooms going because they couldn't fit everybody in one. It was serious stuff, man. Guys staying up all night, got to be to work the next day because we just can't stop racing.
Yeah,
I've missed so many days of school, dude, because of that game. I've been late. I was late so many times because I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning racing.
there was the last time I played online, and this was like one of the last times it was free before they had, and that I haven't had online since since you pay for it until a few years ago there when I got found for the league I'm in. But
Yeah.
NASCAR 09, I had a group I raced with on there that we had a lot of fun. We used to always race like Daytona and Talladega and stuff. We had a lot of fun on that. I remember
they said
that.
09 had a good online because that's where 41 and everybody met on.
Yeah, I forgot the names of the people too. I don't remember them. I don't remember their names.
I hate that I missed out on that. I had NASCAR 09, but it was for the PS2. And the PS2, you couldn't go online.
Damn, man.
You couldn't go online with the PS2?
No.
It's been
It
so
wasn't. I mean, you could go online on the PS2, but it took a whole lot more steps to. It wasn't what the PS3 was. It wasn't no online network.
All right, this is a question because I have the PS3 still. I told you I bought a new one there, the pre-owned one. I know they didn't have the live streaming on there, but I just thought of this. Did they have a share button where you can save clips or no?
Nah, all that was on PS4. Pro, he's so used to playing games when he's streaming.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Man, go ahead and buy that NASCAR inside line.
I know.
Shoot, let me go on Amazon real quick.
I still have NASCAR 15.
Oh, shoot, pop that in real quick then. I think NASCAR Inside Line was the best when they came out with. Yeah, this shit, here it is. It's fucking, how much is it? $22. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'll buy NASCAR Inside Line.
Can you still play PS3 online? Or did they shut that down?
Yeah, you can. It's just that I hate that they see. I never would have got rid of my PS3 if they never would have shut the servers down on GT6.
Me neither. I'm with you on that. Remember when they shut it down? That was a sad day.
It was. I was on GT Planet and they broke the news out. They said GT6 servers going down. So I'm like, what? Come
Let me
on.
tell you how bad the games are over here. The evil OGR guys, they would go race over there just to have good racing up until the servers got shut down.
See, we could have had that on GT Sport. They just would have added Daytona and NASCARs. And it would have been better because GT Sport got a full-blown livery editor to where you could make whatever car scheme you want. You couldn't do that on GT 5 or 6. What you about to say?
I said if only they did that for us. We just need Indy, Motegi, and Daytona. That's all we need.
Pretty much.
Sebring.
That too. See, this is why, and I got a video idea that I'm gonna do. I'm already making a video right now, but another video I'm gonna make real soon is Gran Turismo 7 needs to be classic Gran Turismo. It needs to be. I did not like GT Sport. I mean, I know I play it, I bought it, but it's the worst Gran Turismo game since.
It's not
It's
like
better.
the true simulator like it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Oh. Like, it better not be no GT Sport 2 or GT Sport Esport or whatever like that. It better be Gran Turismo 7, full blown Gran Turismo. I want used cars back. I want shuffle racing back. I want putting body kits on cars back and introduce some new stuff like multi-class racing and engine swaps.
Yes. Online swaps. Is that what you said?
Well, I was talking about engine swaps. Like, you could put like a V6 into, different type of car, stuff like that. Boy, Evo love that shit, boy.
But online driver swaps too.
That too.
That would be awesome.
Multi-class racing. Like, this is stuff that people was asking for going into the, like, GT Sport, and we didn't know that GT Sport was gonna be the game it was. But y'all could have built on what y'all had already. They took away transitional weather. Man.
Nate.
What's up? Oh, this dude want to start talking on his.
Man, you better shut up.
What you gonna do about it? We gonna come to Chicago and beat my ass?
Find somebody.
You don't know nobody.
In Chicago, I know one person from Chicago.
I just woke up.
What's up, Danny, man?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
Not
how are
much. Just chilling.
Same. I just woke up.
Well, your sleep cycle fucked.
It is. I didn't go to sleep until like 7 a.m. I woke up like
Damn.
What
I didn't go to sleep at all last night, so I'll be in bed any minute.
Yeah.
I'm all messed up. This sounds like everybody's all over the place.
I need
Like we're
Oh,
lucky to
yeah.
get ourselves in the same party at the same time.
That is funny. You trying to get whooped in UFC?
I know Terrell got sitting over there with a smirk on his face like, this nigga.
What?
I didn't even eat nothing all day. That's just funny. I'm not even that hungry though.
Overdrive ready.
Oh shit.
Shit, I'm about to get some Doritos in a minute. I got some Doritos. No, that's Mike.
Ooh. You ever tried Doritos with,
Oh my
with
god,
cheese?
that
Like melted
that
cheese?
makes me feel
That
weird.
shit
Wait,
smack.
wait, yes. That's what I usually do.
Yeah.
The Doritos with the jalapeno cheddar in a can. That little, you know how you get the French onion dip in those can things? Get the jalapeno cheddar, put it in the microwave for 45 seconds. Yep.
Alright, now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, you make me hungry, bro. I'm about to get up from the seat in a minute.
I'd have been had that, but I can't find that. I went to Walmart 2 days in a row, and they are out of the jalapeno cheddar, and I'm mad.
Dude, they got that at the corner store?
They might. You know, you know, why didn't I go to Stewart's or something? I should have.
Man, speaking of food, man, my mom made some blueberry pancakes the other morning. God damn.
Bruh. Pancakes right now. Blueberry pancakes, syrup, eggs, bacon, all that.
Man, my mom don't even cook like that no more either. Like when my siblings was all living over here or living with us at the time, like she used to get it cracking, boy, on the weekends, man. We'd be out of school. That shit used to be nice, boy. It's nothing like waking up and smelling breakfast.
That was when we were like kids, bruh. Now it's like
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah,
Rare.
she really does it now. We just be making our own shit now.
You know what's weird? Well, like when I make pancakes, it don't come out right. I like when somebody make me pancakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't cook for shit. I mean,
Yeah.
We know.
yeah.
If I give me like a girlfriend, she gotta cook, bruh. I gotta get it.
What the hell you talking about?
When I get a girlfriend, it wasn't be that Muslim girl.
You stop talking to?
Yeah, but she acting iffy.
She what?
She acting iffy.
Iffy?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound like 6'9". Not 6'9", snitch 9. With the sticky
Iffy got
That dude cold snitch now.
But that nigga, he gonna make snitching. He gonna make snitching cool, bruh.
Cool, that's what I thought. Yeah.
He already trolling people by making jokes about the shit. What's snitching? I remember he was like, "What's snitching?"
Yeah,
That's some
alright.
gangster shit right there.
Bruh, he the luckiest man alive right now.
That motherfucker got out early, bruh. He get to sit at home, bruh.
Over a disease, bruh. Damn.
Wait, he got out early?
Yeah, because of COVID.
He wasn't supposed to get out till like I think August, but they let him go because of the corona.
Wow, what a bitch.
He got to come out with a song.
I still remember when Soulja Boy was trying to make that comeback like a year ago. That shit was funny.
Drake?
He one of the worst rappers I've ever heard in my fucking life.
He
He had
entertained
like
him.
3
I give him
hits.
that.
That boy had like 3 hits, and
Yep.
Yeah. I remember that
Even
shit back
those
in
songs
2007.
yeah, even those songs is hella annoying though.
Wait a minute, I can't even play UFC. The share play is not even free no more.
What?
I know.
That's some bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Wait a
It's not free
minute.
anymore.
It was free.
Like you can't share playlists. Both of them gotta be PlayStation Plus. now, I guess.
Oh, did somebody's thing run out?
Yeah, his did.
Nah, I never. No. I didn't even have PlayStation Plus. I
I
never
would
did.
give you my. To be honest, I would
What?
give you my fucking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He never had it, so I'm like, how the fuck does he not? Can he not use it now?
Are you serious? I thought you do have to have it. How'd you get?
Bro, it's like it's something in the system. I guess like they let people do it for free for like a certain time, and then
You
I
know
don't know.
what?
They
That's
changed
what
it.
that's what happened to Mike. He didn't have no PlayStation Plus, yet he was still able to get online for a little while. I was like, well, you shouldn't even be on here right now.
So I would give you my card so you can buy a membership. To be honest, but
I don't know, man. It should be free, to be honest. PlayStation be.
They should.
What
Do
it
they
should do,
realize?
it should be free for the hour that you get. And if you're
Yeah.
both PlayStation Plus members or something, it should be like 3 hours or 2 hours.
so I don't get if he ain't had PlayStation Plus all the time. He been playing it. I don't get why it's not allowing him to play it now.
They should let that shit be free. Like, did they realize that they'll sell a lot more consoles if they
And
was
games
good?
too,
Yeah.
because you could try it if you want. give
Doing
some-
share play if it's not free. Like what?
Yeah, all you gotta do is, share play a game with somebody from to try it. They might like it and want to buy it themselves.
Mm-hmm. We already got the game, so it's like.
Yeah, whatever.
What a
Just
bunch of
pissed.
fucking idiots, man. Look at that guy.
What they do?
There's this. I just watched the video of these cops. This guy was putting his hands up, Mexican guy, and he was, he was doing what they wanted him to do. They let the fucking dog loose. The dog wouldn't let go of his leg, literally eating a hole through his fucking leg. They couldn't get the dog off of him, and he's for like 3 minutes, blood everywhere, fucking nasty, man.
I would have sued.
And the cops are sitting there laughing, thinking that shit's funny.
Oh, we're definitely sued.
He's hollering like, "Get the dog!"
That shit ain't funny.
That's not. They're like, yeah,
Like,
the fucking cop.
They lucky lucky I believe in the Lord, bro.
Exactly.
They be fucking dead. That shit ain't cool. A motherfucker eat on your flesh and you gonna sit there and giggle about this shit? Alright, cool. You gonna see your family a crispy fucking folded fucking American flag. Your husband was in the drive-by shooting today.
You know what's funny? I was looking up this story on YouTube. It was
I
like
ain't even
this
playing, bro. Fuck that shit.
It was like this white kid, like he has millions of dollars, but he decided to be in like a fucking game.
Yeah, there's people like that.
Retarded people.
That decided. My bad.
And he was involved with like a murder case. Like he killed like a 20-year-old, and then like he got off for free, and the other people didn't, just because he has millions of dollars. That's what's crazy.
That's the world, man. You got money, you can buy your way out of that shit. Every crime got a price.
Everything got a price.
Except murder. Even that low-key got a price. See some of these motherfuckers. Ask O.J. Simpson.
No, hell no.
That shit, he got off. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Yeah, right. God only knows, I guess.
He didn't kill them motherfuckers.
Elite, what year was that Carl Edwards and Brad Keselowski commercial? Their trailers and the cop and everything. What year was that?
I don't remember that commercial, to be honest.
And they got the Dukes of Hazzard's music playing. You
That
know
shit
what I'm
was
talking
way
about,
back.
Pro.
If I had to guess, maybe 2010?
I probably would remember if I saw it.
It
Yeah, I
was
need to see.
ESPN commercial.
That means it had to be like 2010 or 2011. Or
2010, I
2012.
think.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Cause ESPN had NASCAR from 2007 to 2014.
Well, it might have been like '09 or something.
But
It was definitely older.
Keselowski wasn't even established yet.
Well, no, you know what it was then? It wasn't his car. It was who drove the 12 car around 2009.
Justin Allgaier.
It was him then. It was him.
That mediocre ass Xfinity driver.
Wait, Danny, you watch NASCAR?
You tweaking?
What do you mean I'm tweaking?
Oh, Justin Allgaier mediocre?
Yeah, you motherfucker mediocre. Mediocre
Hey,
ass Xfinity
Danny.
driver. Motherfucker been in Xfinity for what, 5 years?
He got moved up to Cup, but he just he just didn't catch a break.
Yeah, driving for H. Scott Motorsports.
Yeah,
Terrible
Justin
team.
Allgaier got talent, and he's been winning a lot of races since he went back to the Xfinity Series.
That's sad.
Well, people just didn't pick him up. Now he's,
They're like, we don't see it. Sorry.
And the thing about it, he had some good runs in 2014. I remember that. He was part of that big rookie class.
Keyword 2014.
Yeah, but
A lot of these leagues a lot of these sports shits is, what have you done for me lately? Now, what have you done in the past?
well, I'm happy for him though, because he said he don't mind just being an Xfinity guy going forward.
A lot of guys said that Sam Hornish Jr. He wanted to just race Xfinity. He didn't want a race cup.
He couldn't go nowhere else. Wouldn't be.
I mean, he drove for Petty Motorsports there for a little bit, and he was pretty good when he was in Xfinity Series.
A championship, he got robbed.
I like
He was in the
Hornish.
22 for a minute.
Yeah, I love him. I hate that he quit. Another guy, Brian Scott. I liked him too. I can't believe they both quit racing.
He should have won a couple of races, especially Richmond. He was so good at Richmond. Other than that, though, he didn't really do anything anywhere else. Well, he was driving that two car for RCR.
Yeah, boy, you remember when he was driving that 44? That was a disaster, man.
I actually, Brian Scott.
Oh yeah, he was ass.
I'm on this thread right now, and they was asking who's the most overrated driver in NASCAR history.
Who are they saying?
People saying Kurt Busch, Daniel Hemrick, Brian Newman,
Underrated or overrated?
overrated. Haley Deegan, of course, Dale Earnhardt Jr. names getting thrown around. Casey Atwood. I remember him.
Junior belong in the overhyped section.
I don't think
Yes.
Kurt Busch should be in that list.
Yeah,
Kurt Busch don't belong in that.
He ain't overrated. Neither is
People
Haley.
somebody said Ryan Newman because Newman just never won as much as it looked like he would to start his career.
He just didn't live up to expectations. That's what that is.
He won like 50 something poles though, so you already know he's gonna go in the Hall of Fame for that.
They call him Rocket Man for a reason.
Yeah, and not to mention he won most of the crown jewels that NASCAR has. He got a Daytona 500 win, a Brickyard 400.
And if you be honest, I mean, he's one of the most consistent drivers throughout his entire career. Throughout a 15-plus year career, he's been one of the most consistent in any car he's been in. Always been able to be consistent. He might not win races every season, but he's gonna compete every year. Yeah. When I think of overrated, man, I'm thinking of a Dana Patrick. I'm thinking of a fucking, excuse me.
Somebody like that, yeah.
I'm thinking of somebody like that. A Daniel Suarez, like somebody that has some expectations and didn't live up to anything.
Jamie McMurray.
He won a lot. He won some crown jewels. I give him a pass. He won.
No,
He
just
won,
reading off names.
he won the Daytona. Suarez ain't did shit. If Eric Jones don't pick it up in the next 3-4 years, bro, if he keep going down this spiral, he gonna be in that pile too. So I was expecting him to be the
Then
next.
he's gonna be fighting for a good ride, doing the same damn thing Suarez is doing, getting mediocre rides.
Blaney too, man. Blaney's in that same. Well, Blaney's got some leeway, but he's going down that same road too. He have a couple mediocre years. Kyle Larson too. Kyle Larson might go down the overrated
good. Blaney's
no, he's
good,
but
he's gonna get a couple wins.
His expectations is championship. It's not at this point not just winning races. You got to win titles, man, in this sport.
Mm-hmm.
Can't just be winning. Yeah, winning races is cool. When I mean overrated, I mean, like, what is your expectations compared to what you achieve? Like, if you have expectations to win titles, but all you achieve is champion, I mean, is some wins here or there, that means you were overhyped and a little bit overrated because you didn't live up to what you expected. That's why, I mean, I'm a big Junior fan, but that's sad to say. I mean, he ain't overrated. He's a great driver. He was overhyped.
Elite, about to get mad at you, boy.
Oh, he was overhyped because he won races. He won two Busch championships, but he never was able to put together a full sprint cup. He was never able to put together a full cup championship together because a lot of things didn't play into his hands. But
I agree.
He's had chances, but that's just why I look at it. Like, that's why I said Kyle Larson and guys like Ronnie Blaney, they have a lot of talent and it shows on the track. But you got to be able to win. Chase Elliott too. You have to be able to win and win titles. You don't win titles, then until Busch won his title in 2015, I was like, dude, he's damn near over. I mean, didn't live up to expectations either, because like he had been in the Cup for like damn near 10 years and he hadn't won a title yet, but he had all these fucking wins. Like, come on, man, he got 200 plus wins throughout all 3 series and he hadn't had a title yet. Nah, you can't do that. You got to win titles. That's what I look at. Put them rings on them fingers, them titles.
It's sad though, since the championship is stupid now. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I said it like when Junior name popped up on the Hall of Fame ballot. I immediately was like, he doesn't deserve to go in immediately. He's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I hope.
And this is coming from a Junior fan. And
yeah,
they're gonna put him in anyway, though, man, because he's
that most popular shit like that.
Exactly.
That whole award, it's almost like they created that award as a consolation prize to Junior just because he can't win the title. So they're like, we're gonna give you the most, even though it is award. It was award before he got there. I get it, but still, it's like, really, like that's the biggest thing. That was always the biggest thing with Junior. Like, when people always talk about, he's won 12, he's won 10 or 12 most popular driver awards in a row. Like, come on, man, that ain't nothing to be bragging about. What? That the fans suck your dick more than anybody else? Like, I don't care about that.
Even Junior said that he don't deserve to. Junior said he definitely doesn't want to go. He said it's plenty of guys that deserve to go in before him. He said that I don't want to be in right now.
Carl Edwards, like, I mean, I could name them like the dudes that deserve to get in before him. It's no disrespect. Kenseth definitely was a better driver and he achieved more.
I disagree with the Carl Edwards one.
He deserved to get in. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, he competed for more. He won a Busch title too, and he competed for more. He won more wins. He had more wins. He competed for more titles. Edwards was like some bullshit. Like three times in like the past 10 years, he was like maybe one wreck or one mistake away from winning a title. 2016, 2011, like it's just he just couldn't close the deal.
0 points.
3 times, yeah.
So
it's close between him and Junior. I mean, throw a quarter, but I think
I was about to say
Edwards.
like because it's
It's not
close,
like
but
a
I wouldn't
land.
say
No,
it's a
he ain't.
landslide. Because
No, hell
Carl
no.
Edwards only got 2 more career wins than Junior. He got 28.
I'm just
Junior got
saying,
26.
and for relevancy, like he's one way more. Not one more. He's when you think of people who's competed for titles, like Junior. If we go over the past 10 years, how many titles did he compete in? Like where he was really the legitimate dude competing. Like it wasn't just he finished 6th or 7th in the points. Now I'm talking about you were one of the top dudes. Edwards was he was one of the top dudes in multiple title runs. Where he could have 09, 2011, 2016, like you can
2000,
name.
2003, 4, 6, and 14
Yeah.
was the years that Junior competed for the title.
Okay.
The
So
thing
what's that
about
again?
03,
Edwards 08, 11, and 16.
Yeah, those are 3
it's
years.
pretty much equal.
That's
Pretty
an
much
8-year
equal,
gap.
yeah.
You said what? Junior competed in what?
03, 04, 06, and 2014.
Now look at the gap. Look at the gap between them. Like from 03 to 2014, that's 11-year gap. When you look at Edwards, it's only an 8-year gap. I'm not saying like anything like that to make any advantage towards that. I'm just saying like he's competed. They're close. Like I said, they're close. But I just think he's competed more.
I feel like Junior had 2 seasons that Junior should have been, man, like, he was real consistent. He just couldn't put the wins together. 2008 and 2013, man. Like, he got a win in 08, but it was on field knowledge. And then 2013, if it wasn't for that wreck in Chicagoland, he would have been right there competing for the title with Johnson and Kenseth.
And I don't even like saying it. Like that's the thing. I don't even like saying that about. I'm a big fan of Dale Jr. I don't even like saying that about Junior. That he, as if he can't win. Like I'm just saying, like you got to call a spade and call people out on what they did. I mean, his last 2 years he didn't win a race. I ain't trying to say that or nothing like that. Like whatever. Like you know what I mean. He's gone on dry spells throughout his career where he didn't really win anything. I think from like 09 to like 2011, he didn't win a race. Like he didn't win one race. He
That was
went on
terrible.
Yeah, so it's like even in that span, that 08, that 09, the 2013 spell, he won one race through that 5-year gap. Like it's no disrespect. Even his best year don't compare to Edwards' best year. So if I had to pick between, it's not a landslide. But if I had to pick between the two, Edwards would get in before Junior. Junior's definitely a Hall of Famer, but he wouldn't get in before Edwards. I don't think Edwards would care either, though. Knowing Edwards.
Yeah, you could tell that he was caught off guard by it. He said that he didn't think he was gonna get nominated as early.
Yeah.
Same thing with Junior. He said he was caught off guard by it.
Like right now, if we had obviously Johnson's first ballot, Kyle Busch's first ballot, Kevin Harvick's first ballot, Brad Keselowski's close. Probably gotta win one more title. Denny, he ain't first ballot. He gotta win a couple titles, or at least one. I think first
Denny Hamlin said what, 39 career wins?
Yeah, with no title in like what, 13 years, 14 years of racing.
2 Daytona 500s will help a
It's
little
crazy.
bit.
3.
Like 3.
Oh, yeah.
He won 2 in a row. Logano got a title already.
Ugh.
I just realized that Brad and Logano, 2 dudes that he don't like. They both got titles before him. And Denny's had his chances too.
I understand 2016 with Carl Edwards losing the title due to that wreck. But
that was some bullshit.
One year I'll never get over is 2011. I just don't understand how Tony Stewart. A lot of people question his car for that race too. For the Homestead race, it was freaking fast, and it was just weird. I don't know. That was such a heartbreak, man.
You know more about that than I'll relegate that to you in terms of your expertise on that, because I don't know much about that. But in terms of the race, that was one of the great, like I said, between that little run between them two in that playoffs, that was one of the greatest 1-2 battles in a long time. Because they had been a Fox Johnson that dominated for 5 years, so we hadn't seen, even in the years where Johnson was
Anybody,
winning.
yeah.
I mean, besides Edwards and Gordon gave him a little run. I think Denny probably gave him the hardest run between that 5 year gap, probably. Gordon gave him a run. I think Martin gave him a run, but he had problems at Dega, I remember.
Yeah, Mark Martin was like 100-something points back going into Homestead. I remember that.
Yeah.
Gordon, man, like Gordon was right there. Gordon was consistent, but Johnson ripped off those 4 wins in a row in 07, man. That pissed me off. I was rooting for Gordon.
Yeah, I think Denny had a. That's what I'm saying. That's what made Denny not even want me to. I don't even want to think about him being in the Hall of Fame because he fucking had the lead going in the Homestead. He had at least a 20. I think he had like between a 15 and 20 point lead going in the Homestead. All he had to do was finish like 16th or better to win. It didn't matter what Johnson did, and he couldn't do that. I couldn't believe it. I was happy. I was like, wow.
I think he had a bigger gap than that. I think he had like a 50 point, because back then it wasn't by position. It was by like 5 points per car you pass or something like that. So
yeah, you right.
Yeah, so I think he had like a 40. He had like a big gap going into Phoenix, and he ran out of fuel, and Johnson chopped the points lead down, and then
Yep, that was heartbreaking. I remember that.
that's when he threw that water bottle.
He was getting angry in the car. He was punching the car and shit. I was dying laughing.
What the fuck?
I was like, yeah, keep fucking up. And I knew, right at that moment, when he was doing that, I knew he was going to lose the title. I knew right then and there watching him do that shit, him getting that frustrated, knowing he still had the points lead going into the last race. I'm like, yeah, this dude, he going to crack under pressure. I already know it. And soon enough, early in that race, he got that contact with Greg Biff and went into the grass. I knew it was over.
He threw the fuck out that water bottle.
That's why he ain't never been able to win a title. He ain't never been able to recover since then, because that was such a bad. He couldn't recover, man. He couldn't recover from that shit. That shit reminded me of the Seahawks against the Patriots when they lost in the last seconds. Like I knew they'd never recover from that shit. It'd be over. He ain't won shit since.
Like the Raiders.
That's just how it is, man. I wasn't even shocked. I was laughing my ass off.
He had a close run with the whole Chase Elliott thing, but other than that, yeah, he hasn't
that was
really.
His fault. Chase is Chase.
I just can't believe 2011, man. That shit.
Like
I didn't watch 2012 season. I didn't watch a single race because of that season. Carl Edwards was off that year too, badly.
Man, I was just when I was watching the end of that race, I was just hoping Edwards would catch him. I was like, Edwards is right there,
man. I was praying to God, sitting there with my eyes closed and hands put together, boy. Like, please let him get to him. And I was like, well, whoa.
I forgot what happened. He lost because of a tie.
Yeah, they were tied, and they did it by wins, top 10s, top 5, top 5s, and all that. And
they went by wins.
They got to buy wins. And Stewart had one more win than him. And there was multiple races where Carl Edwards finished second. That's what hurt my feelings, too. He finished second at Darlington to Regan Smith. He finished second in the Daytona 500 to Trevor Bayne. And there was like 2 other races that he had a runner-up finish where he should have won them races, and that's what cost him the championship right there.
I ain't lie, being a Johnson fan, when it came to anybody like in terms of like racing Johnson, he was always the one that scared me the most. He ran up against Johnson, him and Harvick.
Harvick, yeah. Harvick was always been intimidating.
Harvick always be overdrafting his car when he's trailing Johnson. I been in that 2015 Texas race. They was both running like the high line in the closing laps, and Harvick, you could just hear him just get back to the gas earlier than what he was supposed to, and he hit the wall. Like, man, he's overdrove your car again.
He did that shit at Auto Club in 2010 against Johnson in the last laps. He overdrove his car, and he was pissed off in the post presser. I was laughing.
Yeah.
He was like, "You got a Gordon horseshoe stuck up their ass." I was like, "Don't get mad now, just because the goat over here winning now. You messed up yourself."
Shoot, Harvey had a golden horseshoe stuck up his ass for the past like 5, 6 years now.
Oh yeah.
That dude has racked up wins. He only had like the crazy thing about it before he went to SHR, he only had like what 17, 18 career wins.
He's
Something like
still a good
that.
driver. I mean, he just never was able to win a title, but he was definitely a good driver.
Yeah.
He kept them relevant, man. That's why I was shocked when he left. Well, I mean, I wasn't shocked that he left, but I was just like, see what happens. Y'all see what happens. And now look at him struggling. At least they got a new up and coming to Reddick. They didn't have Reddick, man. I wouldn't know what the fuck they were doing.
I'm just glad RCR actually chose talent for once.
Yeah, so they stupid ass little kids.
Tyler Reddick, man, he is legit.
Pro, you know why I can't sit here and talk about Austin Dillon.
Hey, if you know him personally, I ain't trying to bash the dude, but like, come on. He got 2 crown jewel wins, so he had that to hang his hat on.
I don't know him personally, but I know people close to him personally. So I just can't bash the guy.
I would have said fuck that. If I knew that crew member, I'd be like, man, your driver.
Let's be honest. You know damn well if they were when they be sitting on in that pit box, watching this dude go on the track, they like, yo, we ain't winning shit. We already know it. we know Austin gonna complain about his car.
Just keep this car in one piece, boys. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah. Get ready to get the duct tape, get ready to get the bearer bond, get ready to take this shit behind the wall.
Going through all those crew chief changes when really is.
Then he brings out 3.
Get the driver behind the wheel.
Then he brings out 3 cautions. What?
More than twice. You know it's another problem.
But the guy has 2 Xfinity championships.
Oh God. The fact that Suarez, to be honest, the fact that Suarez has a title completely just nullifies that shit.
Well, under that playoff situation, it was a lot different when him and Stenhouse won their 2 championships. It was actually legit. But, Suarez, that was a fluke. That was a fluke, man.
He wasn't supposed to win that title. Like, I remember that shit. A slow car, Eric Jones dominated that race. And, like, he was ahead of who he needed to be ahead. And then a late race caution came out, and some dumbass slow car stayed out. And the lane that Eric Jones was restarting in, that car was in front of him. While Daniel Suarez had, like, somebody fast in front of him. And that's how he won the championship. That was some bullshit. I remember that. I clearly remember that. Yeah. I know Eric Jones is pissed, boy. What'd you say?
Now this dude is in the 96 at the 2 top rides. How stupid ass is sitting in the 96.
That's why it's hard to feel sorry for him. He had 3 seasons to do something for top team.
I was watching a chat and they were talking about I feel sorry for Suarez. Feel sorry for what? And he got finally put in a ride where he's supposed to, because he can't do shit with a top ride. And like I said, Cole Custer got to show me something because he ain't showed me him and Christopher Bell. They got good rides and they ain't showing shit with them so far.
Everybody was talking about how Tyler Reddick was gonna be trash because like I always said, I don't think RCR is as bad. It's just that they don't ever have the drivers to get the job done. Now that they got a driver, you saw Tyler Reddick in that Phoenix race. He got up to 2nd at one point.
Until he wrecked.
Yeah, he's a rookie, but still, like,
he's a rookie.
But at least he drove his ass up there, though. Like, that's the thing about it. At least he showed that he can compete.
Passing Kevin Harvick at Phoenix.
That shit look real bad. Like I said, if he keep running like that, man, Austin Dillon, you're gonna start looking really bad, man.
I can't wait till they get back to racing too. I've been saying it. I was like, man, I can't wait for Austin Dillon to finish behind this dude just about every week.
You're just gonna sit Austin Dillon down and say, I love you, man, but we got to make some changes.
Austin Dillon not even saying nothing. He gonna start crying like Richard Chisholm
Man,
will
what do you
continue to say
mean?
like, you know I love you. You know I love you. What you mean, man?
Yeah, what do you mean, man?
I
Come
could tell
on,
you
man.
what. As long as he has a race team, he's gonna have a ride. As long as
That's a sad
RCR is
thing.
running.
That ride is being taken up by somebody that can
Man, fuck it,
actually
bro.
drive that
Let's,
to drive
let's
that
take
car to
him
a top
out.
10.
Let's take him out and put Nelly Decker in that bitch. Or Brandon
They're
Jones in
all
that
too
bitch.
close for them to get rid of them. Like the Dillon family and Austin Dillon's dad and mom is really close with Richard Childress. They all
Mike
live
Dillon.
like Mike Dillon. They call him Daddy Dillon, but
Didn't he suck on the track?
they
I
all
swear.
live in the same house. Richard Childress lives right next door. Like it's crazy. Like if you think that Austin Dillon
What
is
incest
gonna
shit is
get
that?
fired, you're thinking wrong.
I don't think he's
You
gonna get
know,
fired. I just think like eventually, bro. Like you think he about to sit in that ride for 10? You crazy? You really think he gonna sit in that ride for 10 years being mediocre? I highly doubt it. I
Shit,
know
it's
you
going
know.
on.
I know you got your sources, but I doubt it. I mean, well,
no.
actually, let me take that back. 3D might be right because I mean, Paul Menard sat in that fucking ride for God knows how long. But
He
he was
was in that
fired
ride from 2011.
to like 2019. That's 8 years.
Well, he was with RCR and then he went to Wood Brothers. Just trash ass.
Oh yeah, in 2018. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Shit, I think Ty Dillon is better than Austin Dillon.
I can't even make that assessment because it's hard to say because he ain't really been in shit equipment, man, good equipment really either. Dylan got good equipment though. There's no doubt. He got decent equipment. RCR has had decent equipment. I give Stenhouse a little bit of a pass because, like I said, throughout Fenway racing, they haven't been the same
They
in
went
years.
down bad years ago, but 2012 was the worst year for them and like the start of their downfall. You know, you still had Kenseth running good, and you